But we're going to start the transfer show this hour with significant
taken to him. He's a legend of the football club, and I think with it's what a bit of a genius stroke really by Man United. They probably haven't made too many great decisions over the years, but he's definitely one of them because he's commanded instant respect, adored by the fans. So the atmosphere around Old Trafford changed immediately after his appointment. So he's done a great job. I think his points per game is the highest out of anyone ever since he took over. So
Manchester United are once again expected to be one of the most active clubs in the transfer market this summer, with a clear focus on strengthening their midfield options after another inconsistent campaign in the engine room. Reports suggest the club is casting a wide net across the Premier League, targeting a blend of youth, athleticism, and long-term potential. Among the names being closely monitored are Bournemouth's Tyler Adams and Alex Scott, West Ham's Mateus Fernandes, Nottingham Forest's Elliot Anderson, and Brighton's Carlos Baleba. Each of these players represents a different profile, but all share qualities that fit the modern demands of Premier League midfield play: intensity, mobility, and technical ability under pressure. Tyler Adams stands out for his energy and defensive discipline. Although his role at Bournemouth has varied due to injuries and tactical shifts, his reputation as a high-pressing, ball-winning midfielder remains strong. His Premier League experience is seen as a valuable asset for any team looking to add stability in central areas. Alongside him, Alex Scott offers a more creative and progressive option. Comfortable receiving the ball under pressure and driving forward from deep positions, Scott has been viewed as one of the more technically gifted young English midfielders emerging in recent seasons. West Ham's Mateus Fernandes is also understood to be on the radar. Known for his composure and intelligent passing, he brings a slightly different dimension, more control-oriented, with the ability to dictate tempo rather than simply break up play. At Nottingham Forest, Elliot Anderson has impressed with his versatility. Able to operate in multiple midfield roles, Anderson combines work rate with technical sharpness, making him a useful tactical option in both defensive and attacking phases. Perhaps the most highly rated of the group is Brighton's Carlos Baleba. A physically dominant and highly dynamic midfielder, Baleba has been attracting attention across Europe for his ability to carry the ball through pressure and disrupt opposition transitions. His profile aligns closely with the kind of athletic, high-intensity midfielder many top Premier League sides now prioritize. For Manchester United, the interest in these players reflects a broader recruitment strategy aimed at rebuilding the midfield foundation. Over recent seasons, the club has struggled with consistency in central areas, particularly in controlling games, sustaining pressing intensity, and protecting the back line. Rather than relying solely on marquee signings, the club appears to be exploring a more balanced approach, investing in younger, high-ceiling players who can develop into long-term starters while still contributing immediately. However, competition for these targets is expected to be strong. Clubs such as Bournemouth, West Ham United, Nottingham Forest, and Brighton and Hove Albion are all unlikely to part with key midfield assets easily, meaning any potential deals would require careful negotiation and significant investment. As the summer window approaches, Manchester United's midfield rebuild is shaping up to be one of the most closely watched storylines in European football, with supporters eager to see whether the club can finally assemble a midfield capable of sustaining a genuine title challenge.